set the boxing club Fight for Peace up here 10 years ago, and we've seen, you know, champions come through, fighters come through. There's amazing amounts of talent in this community, as in any favela in Rio and around Brazil, and, you know, in poor communities around the world. And a lot of the time, the way that people look at favelas and communities like this, it's all about the violence. And we've got this other story that's going on, and it's been going on for 10 years, that I wanted to tell too. Clothing was a good way of doing that because it's related to the sort of the fight side of Fight for Peace in terms of the boxers and the wrestlers and so on, and all the other types of the other disciplines.
A Luta pela Paz, pra mim, é uma casa, né? Uma família que tá evoluindo muito, crescendo bastante. Até que estamos fazendo essa marca aí que, se Deus quiser, vai surgir, né? Vai surgir efeito aí, vai vender bastante. E poder ajudar, né? A comunidade, não só o Complexo da Maré, mas toda outra comunidade que necessita de um projeto assim verdadeiro. Esse é o Luta pela Paz, é uma família que está trazendo resultado.
The film was about, I mean, Roberto is a young man, he's 23 now, he's on the Brazilian boxing team, he's boxed all over the world, and he's now, you know, on his way, we hope, to London 2012. He was a skinny little kid with not much coordination in the beginning, and he'd had a really hard life. He'd lost his father from gun violence, and he had a lot of challenges growing up in this community here in Marais. And I wanted to tell his story as a way of telling the brand story, because in a way, Roberto is the embodiment of what LUTA's all about. It's the fighter that never ever quits.
It's a hero story, but it's based on genuine material. You know, it's the real article, genuine article.
Ele é uma pessoa carismática e tem um futuro brilhante pela frente, né?
Ele é maneiro, ele é engraçado.
É uma importância muito grande. Ele é um espelho para a nossa comunidade.
Fala o que você tá achando da gravação, você tá gostando? Tá gostando não?
Claro que eu tô gostando.
Tá gostando? Você tá gostando de ser eu quando era pequeno?
Tô.
Pô, tá com uma moral.
And I was really blown away by that, how welcoming people were and how helpful people were and how people wanted to get involved, you know. But they're just trying to get on with their lives, but they're living with a reality every day that's a brutal reality.
Todo mundo atual.
Eu ainda ia falar com ele ali, pô, tira é alto, dá pra ouvir de longe, mas isso aqui tá muito perto. Eu ia falar com ele. Eu falei, isso aí tá muito perto. Né? E depois de a porrada comendo aqui, a bala comendo lá, mano. Aqui é assim. E fala pra ele.
Nossa comunidade é cheia de talentos, mas as oportunidades são poucas. Tenho muita fé que vai dar certo e que o Luta pela Paz vai ter muito retorno através dessa marca.
Abrigo não foi catimbó, na mata de Caluanda, tua ciranda que acabou com o bicho.
Everything for a dream that only you can see. LUTA Clothing, born of real strength. Inspiring, man.
Wicked.
Great, man. Great direction.
Really
Cheers.
good.
Brilliant, brilliant. No, man, I'm really proud of you, man. Really, really inspiring, man.
So LUTA's from here, but even though I was born in this community, it's representative of communities and young people coming through, fighters coming through in communities around the world like this. So Marais is almost like a reference point for that. And it's about saying to the whole gangster cultures that it's fake, it's not real. And what's real is that kind of strength where you never quit. That's real strength. And I think that's what the brand represents, and I think that's what the film is going to be, the beginning of telling that story.
Luta pela paz sempre.
Deixa brilhar, que a do gueto vai chegar.